Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you here. We're here with you're here. You're definitely here, and you're letting everyone know about that and what you're here to do and how you're here to do it. Aries, it's an exciting period as I'm getting it for you. This is your full moon in Taurus reading, leading into your new moon in Scorpio reading. Approximately span the time frame between the 24th of October, leading into the 7th of November. Very exciting period here. The waning stage of the moon cycle, dear Aries, associated with how you are reassessing. I'm hearing re-gauging, reinterpreting, reconnecting with a certain vision. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. I'm hearing related to your assets as well, those that may be related as well to the emotional space, sentimental space. Take it as you will. What you want to make money with, I'm hearing specifically being a strong focus. Now, right as I say that, the Father of Pentacles coming through, you may be dealing with an earth sign. I'm hearing, oh, like someone who you haven't seen in a long time. I'm hearing this is homecoming, baby, homecoming. Now, I'm hearing reunion as well. There's, Aries, I was meditating on your energy before I turned the camera, and I was hearing for you, like, don't lick the envelope closed like that. I'm hearing, like, I'm seeing you, like, looking at someone and having somewhat of a, I'm hearing a love letter that you write them while they're sealing their own to you. And it's like, but it's one that doesn't really look like it's, I'm hearing, losing face, or whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's one that perhaps you're like, somewhat, prioritizing, in fact, the presentation of, and it's like, I need to make sure they understand what I mean when I'm telling them how we want to show everyone what we mean together. And I'm almost like seeing you like with someone that you work with, Aries. I'm hearing Leo, Libra, who, like, I'm hearing specifically, like, licks envelopes closed in certain ways where it's like, I don't like it when you sign the lease like that. Aries. The Father of Swords and the Mother of Swords both together here popping out. The Son of Swords in reverse flying into the sun. Right. I'm seeing you though, like, having somewhat of like a frazzled moment that you don't get all too frayed, I'm hearing, and bent out of shape about. It's like, at the end of the day, even when we tell each other how much frizz is actually forming at the top of our, I'm hearing, hair nets, we have fun, we still fry the eggs, I'm hearing, also perfectly. Take it as you will. The Daughter of Wands upright could be like something that I'm seeing this for a number of you. This is a longtime friend. For a number of you, I'm seeing this as a longtime colleague, and I'm almost seeing it like in this way of like you bite each other. Oh my goodness, Aries. I'm hearing, I don't know, should I tell you? I don't know, Aries. I'm hearing on the nipples, take as you will. I'm hearing don't tell Sally Mae that you said that, though, whatever that may mean for you, or I'm hearing that you did that, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm seeing it as like, there's something that like you perhaps, I'm seeing two people who like work together and they're in somewhat of a professional working environment. I'm hearing they have a stage as well that they carry their work out through. And it's like, but at the end of the day, they go home and they actually start on another working project even that doesn't have the same name or the same attire that's used to time the course that they run on. I'm hearing verbally. Very interesting. The Aries, the phone cut there. Okay. We were saying, it's like, I'm seeing it as like there being somewhat of like a formality, perhaps even a publicity that is not like portrayed in every shade and color when it's being presented to, I'm hearing, the Pope, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Like, I'm seeing it as being something that has somewhat of a practice space to it as well. I'm hearing experimental in nature, the Fool coming through, mirroring the Two of Swords in reverse. The Fool is upright and the Two of Swords are in reverse. Ten of Cups is in reverse, mirroring the Three of Wands upright. This is something that you get kind of, I'm hearing, like, frazzles about, though. It's very interesting. I'm seeing it as being something that you are actually very, I'm hearing, like, serious about in a certain way, but, like, serious about being not serious about. Like, I'm so, like, curious, I'm hearing, as well, about this certain, I'm hearing, company ethic. I'm hearing work ethic. Like, I'm seeing you perhaps even having heard about a certain, I'm hearing program as well, like course that was really interesting for you, and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm hearing that would be so awesome. I'm hearing to work at the magazine of the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Temperance card in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse, flying up into the Two of Wands upright. And I'm seeing that for a number of you, this has to do with publishing. I'm hearing magazines strongly. There's a focus on what you manage, though, and in a public way of that sort of experience. And I'm seeing it's like almost in this way. I'm seeing someone who works for a certain company, but they're thinking of, let's say, interning in another industry that is somewhat competitive, but not really with at least the theories. I'm hearing the principles of their, I'm hearing past life regression. I'm hearing as well, whatever that means. Like, you might have been working in a certain industry for so long that even the police officers who work in your neighborhood know that you are, I'm hearing, the patty cake manager of all performances, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And it's like you have this very like clear role in a certain, I'm hearing, sector, business, working industry, and you're like, honestly, guys, I'm thinking of going. I'm hearing. I'm hearing to Florence in the Machine. Very interesting. I'm seeing though, like, just as I say that the Lovers flying out, Temperance card upright, Two of Pentacles upright, and the Two of Swords upright, mirroring the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords flopping out. It's like, I need to find, I'm hearing, a whole new future, and I'm not going to find it when I'm following all the leaders here in the classroom or the courtroom to tell me that I am going to be dusted off as a diamond eventually. I'm hearing one day soon when I have also several daughters of my own to tell me that dad is dead. Okay, take it as you will. I'm seeing it like in a way, not necessarily literal Aries, but I'm seeing it, and always, right, hopefully not, but not necessarily in any particular way as well, Aries, right? Not necessarily positive, negative, or neutral. Again, Becca mentioned that in that way. Take it as you will. Always a matter of perception yet again. There's a focus on what you are timing by way of releasing the judgment of. And it's like, I want to, I'm hearing, again, I'm curious about this one, I'm hearing class, I'm curious about this one company, I'm curious about this one conversation, about this one concept. I want to practice it. And even if I don't really have, I'm hearing rollerblades, and even if everyone thinks that I really secretly love racquetball, I kind of want to just rock it out with a few, I'm hearing rock history classes I'm hearing as well, to see how I'm hearing renounce the name of my past lover. I'm hearing lovers, whatever that may mean for a number of you. And I'm seeing you like investing a lot of time and energy into having somewhat of a, I'm hearing a roundtable discussion around this theory. I'm hearing I'm getting also like superstition. Very interesting. I'm seeing it almost like, so if I were to move in this direction, do you feel like that would make me socially, I'm hearing like sour. I'm hearing that specific, like, but I'm seeing this in a certain, related to a certain industry where it's like people know me yet again to work in this kind of space. But if I came out and I said that I was actually starring on the show of, I'm hearing glitter girls, whatever that may mean, Golden Girls, I'm hearing specifically. It's like, would they think that I'm gone with the wind in a glamorous way, or would they think that I'm going I'm hearing home and not to Hollywood? I'm seeing that you want to find and fine-tune your focus here. I'm hearing financially as well, in terms of what is not just manifested, but why certain things are manifested in a physical way, on a level that is scaled by way of production. And I'm seeing you like realizing that that there is a certain dimension of I'm hearing psychology as well that goes into this, where you're like, it's not all about the physical space that we occupy or that we create, or what it is that we make, or what it is that we manifest. I'm hearing psychosis here, the High Priestess upright, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Always take it as you will, but I'm seeing it as like almost something that you want to sort of philosophize even. And it's like, I want to pick up this one stone, head out to the field, and have a Socratic seminar with my professor, I'm hearing as well, on the topic of finding solutions that start where we find them finishing the letters that we wrote, I'm hearing, to our last lovers. I'm hearing, again, it's like, so this energy came through for Libra strongly, Aries, strongly. And I'm getting this feeling almost of like having there be rather this feeling of superficiality that you kind of want to forego. And it's like, if in the past I was just satisfied with having my name on a roster and finding it floating and flying on the baseball field after school, and I'm hearing after hours as well, do I find that, I'm hearing, amusing? Do I find that appealing? Do I find that motivating for me to challenge my own space here that I occupy physically? I'm hearing professionally. And right, all physical matter is preceded by energy. Aries, I'm hearing Taurus and Scorpio have certain clocks that they want to time things out with you in. It could be related to matters of partnerships, but Aries, I'm getting that you're fine-tuning, I'm hearing again, the financial outlook that you're fine-tuning the vision of as being somewhat fluid. Very interesting, where it's like what I create and what I find to be somewhat I'm hearing applicable to my ambitions is maybe not just a cookie that we cut, that we bake, that we serve. It's like maybe there's actually more movement in the movie than we really saw, and that we really actually seek. And I'm seeing you wanting to kind of dive deeply, Aries, into that discussion space of decision making that happens on levels that are eventually to be disclosed in a public way. And it's like, when I tell people that this is what I believe in, I'm hearing specifically, that's gonna tell everyone, I'm hearing, where the door is that they enter in through and where they exit through. And is that something that I want to be discussing with my doctor, I'm hearing, as well? Is that something that I want to be deciding on when all of the leaves have I'm hearing gone gold? It could be related to timing here, dear Aries, but the feeling I'm getting again is that there's something of a curiosity. I'm seeing it as a curiosity related to the star and the moon that is perhaps even related to investigation. The Father of Cups upright, mirroring the star. It's like something of like a nature of I'm hearing incredible. I'm hearing like of being like incredible, whatever that may mean. And think about what that might mean, like to be incredible, to be credible, and to be incredible. It's like, it doesn't mean to be following belief systems that we follow because we find them when we're just following ourselves, what it is that we really feel. And when we follow that feeling space, where is it that we find that certain solutions become quite clear? And you've got the Father of Cups that's mirroring here the Ace of Cups, and the chalice is not one that looks like it's a challenge to hold, but I'm hearing in our feathered hand. But we know that I'm hearing our childhood is, and it can be related to certain philosophies that may have been associated with in the past. And it's like, if in the past I thought that holding hands with boys seemed, I'm hearing specifically like gay, whatever that may mean for a number of you, like, and not so in any particular way, but if I considered that, and no judgment here at all, right? But and in what way would that mean? Like, gay is happy, or gay is I'm hearing glamorous as well. Take it as you will. I'm seeing, though, yet again, it's like, I'm just channeling here what's coming through here for you, Aries. I'm seeing it as like something that you're really, I'm hearing, authenticating the mission statement of. And it's like, if someone told me that this is how the rodeo show works, and I feel like there's a screw in there that is actually rattling around, I want to revolutionize the spirit with which this claim is upheld. And that requires of me to continue along the path that allows me to discover it. And I want to be, I'm hearing, dynamic in that, and I've got to kind of have the space to rotate, I'm hearing, with the wheels that I might at a certain point in time take off. Seeing related to the Ten of Pentacles. Anyways, I'm seeing it as like someone who has been like a teacher even of a certain subject matter, and they're like, wait a second, I actually want to work on watercolor painting with certain I'm hearing winter landscapes, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. And it's like, whoa, really? I'm hearing you always talked about how we needed to work, I'm hearing, with our mindset focused on the future. Very interesting. And I'm seeing you like kind of being like, well, you know what? I'm hearing, I kind of want to know, I'm hearing, what rolls around when it gets dark. And because that lets me kind of also see what it is that I am discussing when I'm discussing something. And it's like I'm it's in this way, Aries, of like wanting to have somewhat of an objective perspective that you can share with others when you're making a certain claim. It's like, yeah, this is my opinion and this is why, because I worked with every shade, I'm hearing, of gray that wasn't as sexy as you or anyone else would have maybe considered it to be. But that led me to understand more of what leads me into the room that I want to be professor of and for. And be it a philosophy that you want to promote, be it a practice that you want to preach, and also I'm hearing finance, I'm hearing publicize. It could be something that, again, I'm hearing like you want to take it to Hollywood here, Aries. But there's a focus, and this came through for Aquarius, there's a focus on what you hone in on. The I'm hearing attention span of here, the wings of an angel, the daughter cups upright, whatever that may mean for a number of you. I'm seeing you like investing a lot of time and a lot of space in an experimental sort of I'm hearing like project. I'm seeing though as well a team lead. Like I'm seeing you experimenting here, Eight of Pentacles, like almost like I'm almost seeing like I'm hearing licking different lollipops and seeing which one lights you up the most. Like it's almost like I'm getting this like taste testing feeling, but I'm also getting this this like you might be like interviewing people as well for a number of you, but I'm getting this feeling of I'm hearing candidates of another clause, but I take it as you will, Aries. I'm hearing Leo strongly here. There's a focus on what you're financing as well, and getting it almost as like you might be like thinking of Mother of Swords has just fallen on the ground, but her whistle is still slung around her waist and the wastebasket, whatever that may mean. Number of you, like somebody who is really really serious about having certain conversations, and also at the same time like dismisses them in the same moment that they hold them. Like I don't know, whatever that may mean. It's like someone who might be somewhat it's like I'm hearing tick tock, like someone who is sort of like a coach that doesn't know how to call the shots. I don't know. Take it as you will. Like somebody who works in an industry as well that they don't really take the temperature of when they should. Like I don't know. So, Aries, something here. Like I'm almost seeing like a coach or like a counselor who counts like Dracula when he's drunk. Aries. Oh my goodness. Take it as you will. Okay. I'm hearing Mrs. Potty mouth as well. It's like there could be someone who has like a totally different dynamic when they're making decisions and when they're doing it in public, whatever that may mean in particular for you. All right. Nonetheless, and it can be related to campaigns and finances here as well. Okay. Aries, I'm hearing there's a focus on, and always take it as you will, right? How it is that you find the home base of this venture, and be it a decision. It's like, yeah, I'm hearing this is my my prerogative. I'm hearing this is my distance as well that I'd like to keep from certain I'm hearing corporate mentalities. I'm hearing corporate also like findings, foundations. I'm seeing you like wanting to test the field a little bit, and I'm also seeing you almost having like a test group. I'm hearing like a group of individuals that you test a certain theory out with. Astrology could be associated with this. Research can also be associated to your Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you. I'm here. Taurus. Taurus may be involved, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Love and light. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for your support energetically above and beyond all. Thank you so much for connecting, for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you, Aries, for tuning in. And I'm hearing Leo and Taurus as we trail out here. Love and light to you, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Aries.